Hey guys, what's up? It's McNeil from Louison Automotive, and I got a question from a new subscriber. I'm assuming that you want to be a dealer or looking to be a dealer, and you wanted to know which is the best line of credit to use to buy inventory. And I'm going to try to answer that in this video for you today. And I'll go into a little bit more details and tell you some of the pros and cons of using those lenders. And so that I don't keep you hostage for the video, it's basically AFC Finance and Next Gear Capital. Now, if you hang in there, I'll explain to you some of the pros and cons of using those lenders. Okay, in the auto industry, it's not necessarily called a line of credit. So if you want to Google or research trying to get a lender, it will be called dealer floor planning. So the two main floor plans that's available are the biggest in the industry. Okay, they're owned by the dealer auctions. So there's two dominant players in the automotive like auction business, which is Manheim, which owns Next Gear Capital, and then there is ADESA, which owns AFC. Now both ADESA and Manheim operate throughout North America, all United States, all the different states, all throughout Canada, all different provinces, and I believe they actually have some in England and Europe as well. We can double check that as well, but mainly it's the main player in Canada and the United States. Now, because they are owned by the auction house, it makes it very convenient for you to go ahead and buy the car there. They'll floor plan it for you, and basically you put the car on your inventory, on your lot, try to flip it, and you can pay it off. But between the two of them, it's a matter of who you click better with in terms of customer service, because based on my experience, they are very competitive when it comes to fees and everything else. So it's whoever you have a better relationship with the manager who will give you a bigger line of credit. It's just your personal preference between the two who you want to choose, because they're two peas in a pot. They're the exact same thing, okay? Now here's my recommendation and what you need to know before considering using those line of credits. There is a very sweet spot I find. If you are using only 25% of your lot that is financed by one of those line of credits, you can make money in this industry. If you're flipping your cars and turning over 100% of your lot every month, then even if you were to have 50% of your inventory financed by those guys, you'll still be able to make money. But if you're an average dealer selling about 25 to 30% of his inventory per month, you do not want to have more than 25% of your inventory financed, because you're going to end up in hot water very quickly, and you're going to lose big if you're not turning those cars around very quickly. Because beyond the interest rate that they're going to charge you, there is lot fees, lot audit fees. There's a tons of fees they're going to put up your ass that you got to be mindful of. Because if 30 days go by and you didn't sell that car, there can be an extension fee. And the point is, the fees plus the rate they charge you, your effective rate would be 15-16% to borrow money from those guys. So you have to be very careful. I think if you can have 75% of your lot, just buy 25% less cars. If you can grow your inventory and grow your business on your own money, that is the best case scenario. Now the second option is your own bank, your TD, your BMO, your Bank of Montreal, whichever bank you deal with for your business. If you can get a line of credit from that bank, that would be your second best option. Because when your bank offers you a line of credit at 4% or even 8%, then that's all it is. It's 8%. There's no extension fee if you can't pay it at the end of the month. As long as you service that loan and give the bank the minimum they need for that line of credit, you're already in a better situation. So if you have a choice to choose between your own bank line of credit or those lenders floor planning, I say go with your bank. And the best case, if you're a homeowner and you get a home equity line of credit, that's going to be for 1% or 2%. Nothing can beat that. So that would be your best case scenario. The bottom line is, those floor planning things are very dangerous, and it can take over your business and cause you to be in significant debt when it comes to having a bad month at the automotive game. If you're not selling cars, then you end up in problems, right? So all I'm trying to say is I would not recommend you trying to apply for that right away. Try for your own banks first. Try for home equity line of credit. Try growing your own money first. Now the benefit of having AFC and next gear, because it's not all negative, it helped me grow at some point too. The benefit of having it is for surprises. You see, if I'm maxed out and I own all of my inventory on my lot, and I have a customer comes into the shop and they want a very specific car that I don't have, and I don't mind getting that car for them, it's kind of nice to know that I got $250,000 with AFC line of credit, that I can just go into the auction, buy any car that that customer wants, bring it in the next day, and I flip it and I pay it off. Now, normally, if you can buy a car and sell it within 15 days, the fees are not even worth talking about. It's nothing. Like, they probably charge you a $60 lending fee plus the regular interest rate. So if you can flip that car really quick, it is worth using it. So there is some benefits to using it. It helps you with your cash flow in case there's an emergency. You're having a slow month, and for whatever reason it is, you didn't get to sell any cars. It's kind of nice now. You can reflow plan whatever you have, your own inventory, 2-3 cars from your lot to pay some bills, and then when you have a better month, you pay it back. So it does allow you some flexibility, but do not rely on an AFC or next gear as your money to sell cars. I hope this was helpful. I hope this kind of help you figure out and help you make the right decision. Like I'm saying, it's not a bad thing. You could use it, but be careful. Those plans were designed to make AFC, next gear, and those guys rich, not you. Be careful. Peace.